Hey, what's going on, guys? Alaska here, coming to you with another Clash Royale video. Today we're gonna be opening some chests and doing some replays and possibly a live battle at the end. Again, we're gonna request some archers, trying to get to 5,000. So I need two more crowns for my crown chest. So hopefully we'll get that later. We'll start off with these free chests. Gotta love the gold. And then we'll go into the silver chests. Hog Riders are always good to get. I like the Hog Rider. I use them a lot. Barbarians are good. I use him a lot. Expo. I'd rather have one of the princes. In all honesty, I don't really use the Expo or the Mortar that much. That's a little unfortunate. Although it was cool getting a epic from a silver chest. Another Hog Rider. That's good. Royal Giant. I started to use the Royal Giant a little. Its cost is a little heavy for me. Mini Peck is always good. Teslas. I don't usually use Teslas. Going into the replays, you can see I got pretty badly defeated by a P.E.K.K.A double Prince deck. And my deck that I used is something a little different than my Sparky deck. But our first replay is going to be this one with my second deck. So this deck has a P.E.K.K.A and a Hog Rider in it. I usually use the P.E.K.K.A for a defensive push, and will send him to get pushed up quicker by the Hog Rider. And if they use a cannon or a Tesla to defend against the Hog Rider and the P.E.K.K.A, usually what'll happen is they lose the defensive tower because the P.E.K.K.A's getting pushed to it by the Hog Rider, and they'll usually just one or two shot the tower. I messed up with those goblins. I should have taken out the Archer Queen first, but she one-shotted the goblins. He did a good job defending against the against my attack. On this one, however, he really messed up that fireball and missed the wizard entirely, which allowed me to get his tower way down. And then we laughed about the health, because whenever a tower's down that low, it's kind of funny. I decided to push on that side. I saw he put his Royal Giant down, so I knew that there was going to be some damage to the tower. I had my Hog Rider run up and take the tower. My P.E.K.K.A obviously took out the Royal Giant in a few hits, and then I just kind of started cycling through. I saw that he had the Prince, and I was wondering if he had the Dark Prince, but I remembered that he had gone through his entire deck. So P.E.K.K.A managed to get off one shot, which was good, and then he set down his princess, take out my archers. At this point, I'm feeling really comfortable where the game is, because yes, his Royal Giant's pegging at the tower, but it's not going to be enough to kill him. Prince against Prince, his won, but I have a good push going, and he messed up his fireball again. I'm going to use that Hog Rider to push the P.E.K.K.A to the main tower. Unfortunately, he put barbarians down behind me, and I wasn't able to get him all the way. But thankfully, I was able to get the 3 crown with an arrow. I got a lot of silver chests last night, and the gold chest was like at the very end. I think at one point I had 4 silver chests, and I accidentally opened one. But that's the first replay. We're going to go into the second one. This was against a Lava Hound Miner deck. It was a little weird of a card composition. Um, I wouldn't use the Lava Hound. I have the Lava Hound, but I wouldn't use him with only ground troops. I'd have a balloon to go up behind him, or even a baby dragon, just so that there's that extra air damage. Because that's the real reason why you're using him, is to skip over the units that can't attack air. So we go into this replay, and I'll make it ×2 so we can get to a live battle this time. I set my P.E.K.K.A down right away. Sometimes that's not a good idea, usually because when you set your tank down first, it's easier for the other player to set their tank down and defend. He set his Lava Hound down, and my archers would have been enough to counter it, but I set those goblins down just to get a better damage output on it, especially to defend against the lava pups. We pretty much went in an identical pattern on the second push through. The only difference was that he used his miner this time. I wanted to get that cannon out of the way, so I set my Hog Rider up to defend against it, which ended up working out really well for me. I was able to take that tower with a free spell on it, and did some really good damage against his crown tower on that first push through the main tower. He set his Lava Hound on my right side, and I knew that he was going to start pushing. So I knew the Lava Hound wasn't going to deal any damage, and the miner doesn't deal too big of a damage, so I decided to push the left side all the way, and it turned out being well worth it with the 3 crown. Usually when someone pushes a lane that is opposite of the lane that your tank is in, and you set your tank down first, you can tell they're desperate, because they're trying to push faster than you can. The issue with his push was that the Lava Hound doesn't deal enough damage, and it would have had to die for the lava pups to actually deal enough damage. So he wasn't going to get that tower down. I set my prince down to defend, my Dark Prince down to defend against it, and he was able to kill most of the stuff. So we're going to go ahead and use this deck, hoping for a 2 crown, hoping for a 2 crown, to get that crown chest open so we can do that this video, and possibly a 3 crown. So let's go in and see who we can find. Alright, we got a level 10. Name I do not understand. Give him a good luck and a thumbs up, and we'll see how this goes. Alright, so he's got fire spirits and a balloon. He's going to get that balloon to the tower, which is unfortunate. And he zapped it. Oh, that's dirty. Alright. That was good. My wizard managed to get a few shots off, and my Hog Rider managed to get a few shots off. Those barbarians splitting up was really good. I was able to get a great amount of damage down on their tower. I should be able to take that out soon. I'm going to arrow and get rid of those skeletons and the goblins. So we're in a great position right now. There he goes. He set his tank down. I was wondering what it was going to be. It's Sparky, so I'm going to have to figure out how I can deal with that. There's multiple things I can do. I can either set down my P.E.K.K.A, which I'm going to have to do because he has the spirits up. So that'll get enough shots in to kill Sparky, hopefully. And he did, which is what I wanted. 6 for 7 is not a good trade on my part, but it had to be done. I know he has Sparky, and I know it's down his rotation right now. So I'm going to Prince Hog Rider push with some goblins in the back. He was good with freezing. That'll kill my Hog Rider. That'll kill my Prince. I'm going to use my Wizard to take care of those barbarians. He's got another who I'm going to freeze at the last possible second. That was way too close. Set down my Hog Rider. I know he doesn't have barbarians. I know he doesn't have Sparky. He said again with pushing on that one side. I'm just gonna keep on pushing. He got that tower down, so that'll send us into overtime. I should have probably defended a little more because he has more damage on my tower than I do on his. I'm going to set a Hog Rider on the side and follow with that. Alright, so it's not looking too good for me right now. He just got the balloon up. Oh no! Oh, that's gonna be game. I missed my free spell. That was it. Oh well, I got a crown. Sadly, I wasn't able to get the win. We'll go into one more battle to see if we can get that crown chest. Let's get that crown chest. Good luck. Alright, so we got Hoss Dog, Big Cat from the Jibbity clan. Level 10, so pretty even match. Tower-wise, alright, he's got an Elixir Collector, which means he's got a big cost deck. Possibly a P.E.K.K.A. Double Prince. He's got his Royal Giant, so it's probably now a Royal Giant cycle deck. Alright, so my P.E.K.K.A. was able to get to the tower, and as well as pretty much all of that push, able to get a bunch of damage off. The P.E.K.K.A. wasn't able to get a damage attack in. However, the Hog Rider's on that tower, and I'm going to freeze hopefully both of those. I think I misplaced it. But that Archer is going to finish it off for a 3 crown. Good game. So there's our 3 crown. That'll definitely get us our crown chest. And I got a silver chest for the win, 38 trophies. And we're going to open this crown chest to end the video. That was a really fast 3 crown. I haven't done one of those in a while, especially with that deck, because it's new to me and I'm learning how to use it. Alright, 7 Musketeers, that's not bad. I might make a deck with those later, trying to figure out how to incorporate them. I used to have a really good deck. I would use, I believe it was the Giant, and this was back before the Lava Hound and Sparky were out, and the Royal Giant, before I had the Royal Giant. But I would use, I think it was the regular Giant, just because of the elixir cost of the 3 Musketeers, and then I'd have the 3 Musketeers behind them. I kept on running into issues where people would lightning bolt them or fireball zap, which is a great counter. It's a 6 cost for a 9 cost card if you use the fireball and the zap cards together. But I don't know, I might make another deck with the 3 Musketeers in there and see how that goes. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll have some more videos coming to you later. As always, have a great day. Like and subscribe for more videos of an epic proportion.